Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Daily Smash for Thursday, July 13th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
And Ilya Wine is a proud sponsor of our show. There it is.
Drink it up! No, you can't drink this like that. You have to savor this.
Yes.
You need a nice glass. You need to eat it with some meat and some cheese and some fish.
Just ask wine enthusiasts. They gave high marks to 3 of the Ilya Wine selection. Chardonnay got 90. Monstrel Rosé got 86. The Moscatel Macabeo right here got 91 from Wine Enthusiast.
This woman that started this started all by herself, and I really, really, really am so proud of her. And if you could really help out a small business, please do so.
Well,
we really want to make her big and make her huge. We want to do what Casamigos did. We really do.
Yeah. And you can get your delicious, and this wine is awesome, 20% off, using the discount code Rick and Kelly 20 at Ilya.com. And we need a little more headroom. See that? Like magic. Oh, speaking of which, why don't you talk about your makeup? You got a terrific makeup job today.
I did. So, my friend Koa, I met her, my friend Kat, well, I used to go to Beverly Hills all the time, and I used to go to MAC, and I used to get my makeup done by this girl, Kat. And Kat, I made her big, by the way. Now she does the Hiltons. Uh-huh. Koa, her grandfather started El Cholo, which started in 1923 down in LA. And then he owns the El Cholos here. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. And then the Cannery here in Newport Beach.
Which is
and
a great
she's always kept in touch with me. This girl, Kat, kind of screwed me over. But I should have had Koa I should have had her done my makeup.
Work. By the way, she did we're doing a makeup tutorial of Kelly's makeup on this week's Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com. So if you subscribe here, thank you. But also subscribe there on Patreon, and you can see the tutorial and also our wild trip to the studios over the weekend. There's some other amazing
I'm older now. I'm not like Jolie where I'm watching all those tutorials on how to do makeup. Mm-hmm. I'm damn near 50, and I always can use. I'm not an expert at makeup. I'm not. There's always something out there that can make you prettier and better, and so I thought I would bring her out here and show us ladies on how to do your makeup. I mean, there's always tricks to the trade. So I'm always about learning and trying to beautifying ourselves as much as we can possible. So, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain, and I'm also here to educate and try to beautify us women. Like we all kind of need a boost. I know I need a boost.
There's no one more beautiful than you, baby.
Oh, thank you, baby. No, thanks.
You're amazing without makeup, and she did a terrific job on your face.
So she does these like blings on the teeth, right?
Yeah.
And so, when I was younger, I used to do things that were off the... I don't have tattoos or anything like that, but I always kind of try to be edgy or a little different or whatever. So Jolie comes in and she loves makeup. And she's like, oh, what's the next best thing and whatever. And I'm like, whatever happened to that KKW, that Kim Kardashian makeup that everyone waited outside at the Westfield Mall in Beverly Hills? And they're like, well, she dropped that off to do Skims.
Oh.
And so I didn't know that. But Jolie used to like this Charlotte Tilbury stuff, and Tarte used to send me a bunch of stuff. The girl that used to do my makeup with her and Kat is now like running Tarte makeup.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the stuff she put on her teeth.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I have ADD. So anyway, she had these things, and she's like, oh, I do these. And they're so cute. They're like little, like blingy, like jewelry, diamonds on the teeth. And I thought, wow, Jolie, put these on your teeth, and maybe you might make a fashion trend. She did. It's cool. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute for the young. I mean, I can't do it. I'm too old, but it's cute for like the younger kids.
I'm gonna get Kelly spelled out in diamonds on my teeth.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. But you know what I did do today for the very first time?
What?
In my entire 63 years
of life?
Kelly wanted to go to this nose hair removal place. What was it?
No.
Eyebrow place?
Well, no. So I usually get my eyebrows done by Ro, but my girlfriend is doing my cool sculpt. She's like, yeah, I get my eyebrows done and my nose wax. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting, like, hair is coming out of my nose. I know it's gross. I know. A little too TMI. But I do. and my little mustache that's happening now that I'm older. And I'm like, Rick, you're coming with me. He's like, what?
I thought I was just driving her there. And then, we're in there. And, of course, I have nose hairs. And she's like, you should do this. And I was like, okay.
He's like, I've never done this in my life.
Never.
So he's like, this is really relaxing.
Well, let's show him the...
Okay.
Let me preface this by saying this may be difficult to watch.
Yeah, it might be really gross for you guys.
You might not want to see this. You can always fast forward through it if you don't want to see the end result that came out of my nose. And I asked the girl when we walked in.
I thought it was hilarious.
When we walked, I said, "Dude, does it cost me more because my nose is so big?" And she laughed. But it didn't. It was very reasonably priced.
Rick goes, it's $10. Rick goes, is it going to be more money to wax my nose because it's so large? And she looked at him and she's like, no, it's the same price.
I've never done it before. I'm sitting back in my chair relaxing while she's putting this hot wax in my schnoz. And I knew, because Kelly said I can't shoot her getting it done. I was like, can I get video of this? She goes, no. So I closed my eyes and I knew she was. Well,
because you had legit nose hairs hanging outside your nose.
But it was not about who. Like, I couldn't videotape you, but when I opened my eyes, sure enough, the camera was right in my face. She was. I knew, but that's okay. So
you can shoot me anytime. I'll do it next time. I'll show you guys. So gross. It's so gross. This is a disclaimer. It's gross. So you can just stop right now and not watch, okay? Because I don't want you all complaining. See, that was something I didn't want to see, or that's something I can't take back. I don't want you complainers out there. So you can just drop off now if you want, all right?
But we hope you don't, because
I don't want to hear the complainers out there.
Go ahead and complain if you want. I'll read them. But this is exclusive content for our Daily Smash viewers. My very first nose hair removal session. How come I couldn't take video of you, but you could take video of me?
Because you're a man.
Feels good, actually. That hot wax in my schnoz. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is it good?
Ow!
Let me see.
Ow!
Look at that.
Ow!
Wait, look at
That's
that.
ridiculous. Damn. Woo! Oh, yeah. I'm all clean now.
Damn, look at that.
That was insane.
Nasty.
Do you want to trim your eyebrows?
Do you want you to trim your eyebrows?
Sure, why not? Since I'm here.
Whose was worse, mine or his?
Yours are pretty bad. I was so shocked when they pulled that thing out of my nose. I had no idea it was going to feel like that. Oh, they should have waxed my ears too.
No, you had like dry skin in there.
Oh, come on now. Is that necessary?
It was bothering me. I'm not. It's a bitch getting old.
You want to tell them about your? Oh, that's the other thing we're going to put on.
Hey, not that I'm perfect, okay? You can take stuff out of me and whatever you want. Like I know I'm getting old.
You're pretty close to perfect.
Oh, I think so. You're pretty close to getting old.
No, not at all. Oh, speaking of old, you were talking about how Madonna is so old. She's 63. Can I show him my the fruits of my labor?
No.
Okay.
He want to show his abs because he does look good for 63. You're a dude. Yeah. Guys age better than women. It's all the testosterone.
Oh, okay.
Show him your abs. Rick wants to show that he's getting better. Yep. Okay. I think Rick got a little upset because I said you decline as you get older, and Rick goes, "Oh, not me. I look better now than I did when I was in my 50s."
I never looked better. in my own personal opinion.
I'm going to transition into a guy.
No, you're not.
That's it.
You want to talk
Gosh
about,
darn it. I'm sick of it. Women do not, they age.
do you want to tell them about your adventure in the PRENUVO machine yesterday or no?
Yeah. Okay. So Jeff Lewis and Megan Weaver told me about this scan, okay? And I had that problem with my shoulder. If you guys follow me for a long time, I had some issue really, really bad. So my doctor said, go get an MRI. So I'm like, you guys all know I'm severely claustrophobic, severely. So he gave me a Xanax to relax.
Valium.
No, the old one.
Oh.
I took it, and it was actually like a big one. It was not that big of a deal. It actually didn't make me that nervous.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, oh, I can totally do this. So I called PRENUVO. I'm like, hey, can you do the scan? They told me I have a big goiter on my thyroid, and I want to know. And they did an ultrasound. They said it's not cancer, but I also want to know what's going on in my body, because apparently Tori Spelling did this, and they found like a tumor in her brain. And then my other friend Tina Marley found some kind of like aneurysm that's like in her, there's 500 things that MRIs or CAT scans or
won't catch.
This thing is like a super duper.
But you got to see like what they put her in, like the whole thing goes on top of her, and then she has to get slid into this donut hole in a tube.
So I told them, I prefaced that I am severely claustrophobic, but I did an MRI, so I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. So they prescribed me 3 Valiums. I was like, yes, I'm going to take that one and save 2 for later, right? Yeah. Until I really get claustrophobic on an airplane, right? Uh-huh. I was like, because, the doctors don't give you like Xanax or whatever, those benzos. So I was like, perfect, I can totally do this.
Yeah.
So I take the Valium.
One
Valium.
Yep.
I don't feel a thing. I'm like, I don't feel relaxed. I don't feel oozy. So I have low blood pressure, like all the time. Like no matter what, I have low, like if I get up, I get like dizzy. I have low blood pressure. So I get up there and I'm like, I have low blood pressure, but I'm like nervous, right? So she takes my blood pressure, goes, actually, it's really high. And I'm like, you're kidding.
Because you were nervous?
Because I was nervous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I always have low blood pressure, always. She's like, well, it's normal. Did your Valium kick in? Do you feel anything? I'm like, no, not at all. She's like, okay, take the other one. I'm like, darn it, I wanted to keep those 2. So I take it, half an hour goes by, nothing. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's all mind over matter.
Right.
I can totally do this. My mind is stronger than, I'm trying to psych myself out, trying to be like the Marines and thinking, like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I get in there. They're like, okay, what movie do you want to watch? And I'm like, okay, I try to watch How to Change Your Mind like a million times, and I've fallen asleep the last 10 times watching. I'm like, this is something that will make me fall asleep.
Right.
So I get in there, and they put this thing over my legs, okay? So I'm laying in this thing. They put a thing over my legs. Then they put this heavy thing over my body, like a heavy weighted, weight thing on top of me. Then they put this thing over me like this, and I could see the Netflix, from up here, like that, right? And the guy, Joseph, he had like an accent, and he's like this, like really sweet. I'm like, Joseph, I don't think I can do this. And he's like, and he goes, and so I press the button. I'm like, you have to get me out of here. You have to give me 5 minutes to let these 2 Valiums kick in. He's like, okay. So I run out to see Rick. I go, and there's these 2 people over there, and they follow me, by the way, and they're from Las Vegas.
Well, the guy was a fan of mine. He started talking to me.
Yeah, he was a friend. Yeah, he was a friend.
And then it turned out the wife was a big fan of yours.
Yeah.
So,
So I come out here, I'm like, there is no way I can do this. I need that other pill.
Oh, and by the way, she's wearing scrubs. They put her in these PRENUVO,
PRENUVO.
PRENUVO. She looked like a nurse.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I did
with booties.
I was like, Kelly, Nurse Kelly.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So I walk out, and they're dying laughing, and she was like, "Is it bad?" I go, "It's bad." I go, "You claustrophobic?" I go, "You need to take." She's like, I mean, you know what? I felt bad because they were waiting for me to go in. It's like an hour procedure.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? why don't you go in, Rick, go to Rouse and get me a glass of wine to like kick in the thing, because I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, I go to
So
Ralph,
I
and she wanted red wine, by the way, and I didn't have
because
an
red
opener.
before bed, dude. That
Right.
red.
No, I get it.
I never drink red wine.
But
really,
most red wine requires a bottle opener, and I had to search for about 5 minutes to find a red wine that I could twist off. And
I know you're not supposed to mix, but you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. And,
Right.
Right. So I drink the wine, and all of a sudden, that was a recipe. I feel a little.
It triggered it.
It triggered. I felt a little.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do this now, right? So the lady was kind of quick, right? She was fine. So my appointment was at 3. We didn't get out of there until 6.
Like 6:30.
Like 6:30.
Oh no, we were there forever. We were there so long that I was able to edit the entire Smash for today, the Daily Smash, and upload it to YouTube. And then I still had another hour just to kill.
So anyway, I get out of there, and I was a little oozy when I came out because I slept hard for like an hour. I'm like, all right, let's go meet my girlfriend Vivian, whom I grew up with since kindergarten. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's Vietnamese.
Right.
So she's an actress.
We're at Craig's
She's
in LA.
She's the actress in LA, and my friend Mitch does like PR or whatever. So we meet at Craig's, and we know Craig. We didn't have a reservations, but Craig gets us in, and I see Dodie from The Nest.
She owns The Nest.
She owns The Nest with her husband, and we were there for his birthday. His birthday's
Yeah.
the same birthday as yours, I believe. And so, perfect marriage. Been married 38 years. I mean, awesome. She came from Croatia with her husband and with no money in their pocket and
Right.
made an empire. And their son runs like
The 3 sons,
the
and they're
three
all doing
sons.
very well.
Her 3 sons that they have together. She's been married 38 years. They're ballers. Okay, when I say ballers, they are ballers in the entertainment business. So I see Dodie and I give her a hug, and she goes, I want to let you know I'm getting divorced. And I was like, what? She's like, I wanted to tell you first.
I want you to hear from me.
Eden Alpert said, I told you. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you didn't. I don't remember Eden
Yeah.
Alpert. Because I called Eden Alpert because she's good friends with her. Because she owns Vibrato up in Bel Air. And I go, I was shocked, right? And the 3 kids were there. And it was like, it was so sad, right?
Yeah.
And so she goes, yeah, he left me for a 31 Asian chick. And we all turn around.
31-year-old Asian
31 Asian chick. And we all turn around and look at my friend B, who's Vietnamese. We all turn around and look at her.
Well, Dodie looked at her, and then you looked at her, and I looked at her.
And then the kids looked at her, and the girlfriend looked at her. And B goes, why are you looking at me? I'm not Asian. I guess it was more funny when we were there because it was. She's like, "Why are you guys all looking at me? I didn't do it." Like,
V is hilarious.
V's hilarious.
She's been through a lot, but I think she's doing a little bit
She
better now.
looked very well. You know
She
what?
does.
She's got those 3 boys. She's a great mother, a great businesswoman, and it's sad that men can be jerks.
They can be. Yes, they can.
Like, I don't get it.
But
you
now
get a good mother, you get a hard business worker, comes from, makes something up, and you have a life built together.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you want to bang some 31-year-old.
I don't. I got the hottest 39-year-old in town.
Just can't trust these dudes, ladies. You just can't trust these dudes.
All right, now on a different note, I want to get serious for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Not that wasn't serious. And
Oh, yes.
see what our smashers can do for this Huntington Beach lifeguard, Elizabeth Lovat, who sustained a spinal injury while performing her duties. She was transported to the hospital from Huntington Beach, where she remains in stable but serious condition. This girl is a student at Iona College in New York. She plays D1 women's water polo. She's an All-American athlete, Dean's List, 4.0 average, graduated high school with honors, and now she...
No, well, this isn't the whole story. So I went to go work out, and one of my trainers at Curl Fitness was the one that told me about this woman. She said that her dad passed away a year ago. Her mom just had a stroke 6 months ago, They've been living paycheck to paycheck. They have like zero money. They've been like, I mean, the way she said it at the gym today.
Yeah.
We were all crying in there. And I was like, and she said, it's really like we were all crying, and you were working out, but I was doing this class. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? God put me on earth to help people out, and I will,
so we're just sharing this with you.
I want to share this with you so you can help this young woman that is her whole. She's had a tragic events that have been happening.
But this is a responsible young lady, a very talented young lady, very smart, excellent athlete. Was working as a lifeguard over the summer.
No, she was helping kids. There's a thing called junior lifeguards. This is what happened. She was helping children. She came home from college, helping children do junior lifeguards, trying to help these kids. And I guess she fell wrong, and now she's in ICU. And
so they've set up a Lizzie Fund, and if you'd like to help out, you can go to hbfof.org/donate and give to the Lizzie Fund and try to help this girl who suffered this injury on July 3rd, the day before the 4th. She's in the hospital. And
anything, just $1, anything, you guys.
By the way, I gave today.
I know, I saw.
Okay.
I saw that you gave. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
But anything that you could do to help this young woman has had it so hard with her family and then this tragedy, and she's just trying to do well in life. If anything, just $1 to help this young girl out. I mean, she's in ICU, or to her mom. Her mom's not working. She's suffered a horrible stroke, and the dad just died. So,
okay,
I'm sorry.
Thank you guys for helping out.
Thank you guys. You guys are such warm smashers out there. So
maybe we should skip the comments and just get right to the.
You want to do the crappy lake?
Oh, okay.
Which someone said. I thought that was funny.
It is funny. Here's some of your finest viewer comments. This from Katie W. 7248. Sonia needs help. Crappy Lake was quite literally a crappy show. She is not pretty and is so annoying. The most overrated housewife. She's on a cocktail of meds, so she never makes any sense.
I don't understand why people get such a kick out of this slut. I don't get it. I don't get it. She's a pig. I don't understand why people think that she's so entertaining. I don't. I don't either. She is the most overrated housewife. You want to talk about overrated? That hoe.
You had a question of the day yesterday about forwarding a message from your doctor, Dr. Nicole, who's a plastic surgeon, about offering her a facelift.
Yes,
whether or not it's okay
to
offer, and you forwarded it to Taylor Armstrong.
Right.
11/17. Question of the day answer. I don't think Kelly went too far. Her text sounded very normal with no judgment, but you just never know how people will react. Also, you can't hear tone of voice on text messages, which is very true.
So true.
I personally would chat face-to-face or at least on the phone when there's a topic which could be sensitive to the other person. A few people said that.
You know what? I like that, Terry. Thank you for that. That's awesome advice.
Andrea Matias said, yes, it is okay. I don't think she should be offended. She should be happy. It's privilege. Not everyone can do that. And for free, be safe, be blessed. You guys are epic. I love your smash show. No filter, real epic.
Thank you.
D. Violet Sky, yes, I think that's okay. I'd be delighted if I was offered that for free.
Me too. If it's free, it's for me. That's my motto.
Randy Phillips, 5'8". It's a sensitive question, the facelift. I think it all depends on how sensitive you are. It wouldn't bother me at all, but some people it will. There's no good answer. Love you guys so much. Keep on doing what you're doing. You'll have 100,000 followers before you know it.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. And can you tell your friends, I just want to get to 40. Actually, I want to get to 50.
You can help us get to 40 right now. Subscribe here on YouTube. We're only like 325, 340 away from 40,000. So if 300 of you right now just hit the subscribe button, we're going to be there.
Please help us.
Yeah. Doesn't cost anything.
Nope.
Just ding.
Yeah.
In the news now.
In the news.
Your good friend Dylan Mulvaney doesn't feel safe in the U.S. over the Bud Light backlash, allegedly, and travels to South America. Everyone's saying, Dylan Mulvaney says she doesn't feel safe in America, so she's got no.
What do you mean?
Went on vacation And now it's, oh, I don't feel safe. No, you went on vacation. And now you found a way to promote your vacation.
I wonder if he got it for free.
Dylan Mulvaney sought a change of scenery in Peru Monday to feel safe as the blowback from her partnership with Bud Light continues to unravel. The transgender influencer said she no longer felt safe at home in the U.S. after raising ire among critics over becoming a rep for the beer brand in a March. By the way, killed Bud Light.
Killed him.
Killed Bud Light. Congratulations, you killed Bud Light.
Yeah.
I mean, you destroyed them.
Yep.
They were doing great before Dylan Mulvaney got a can with
Well,
his
you know
face
what?
on it.
Everything woke turns to shit.
That's what they say.
It's true.
I mean, but to say you don't feel safe, and then you go to Peru, which, by the way, like...
They went on vacation. He's full of crap, just like they all are. They're all full of crap. All of them act like this.
I don't even want to talk about this idiot anymore.
It's...
Oh, you don't feel safe after you made millions of dollars pretending to be a woman? Now
You know
don't
what?
feel safe?
Go to China. Live in Cuba. Live in those communist countries and see how that works out for you. See how safe you feel.
I think she should go to Thailand.
Oh yeah. What's
They're
the
right
capital?
in there.
What's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok.
On that note, we got to get out of here.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching The Smash and being supporters of our shows.
And thank you for helping out that family if you can.
Means a lot.
Yes.
Take care, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.